Hi everybody, we're Martini Garden. Nice to see everyone. We're doing a song called Give a Little Love. It's not hard to learn. When you give a little love, you get some in return. Even when life should take a wrong turn, when you give a little love, you get some in return. Everybody needs somebody. No man's an island on his own. You don't have to be all alone.
And we are on.
Yes, we are. Good evening, everybody. How we doing? Welcome to the Martini Garden Show. Me and Elwood here are going to entertain you again. We have many topics we want to bring up tonight, and I have great guests that I've known for a while now. And to the topic of the evening is love and marriage. Now, we all have experienced this in one degree or another. And I, for one, am very happily married. Talking right to my wife right in there. Love you, baby. She lets me do this stuff, go out and jam with my friends, as long as I make it home, especially
That's right.
with the paycheck. I am in. And 29 years, I love her. She's mom to my 3 boys. So, and Elwood, you know, have you ever been there again?
I was.
You was.
I was. Yeah.
Bid him too.
Bid him too.
Everybody. And sometimes it's easy, I guess. And sometimes marriage can be a little tough. And especially if you're artists, if you're musicians, if you're both working together at something like that. I can see it gets challenging because I know a few couples that do this. And that is very intriguing to me. And one of my guests here, Kathy and Frank Patterson, yes, and they have the Patterson Project.
That's right.
And they've been, how long have you been married?
6 months on Monday.
That's right. But the question is, how long have you known each other?
Oh, well,
Yeah,
that's
an
a
interesting
question.
story there.
Let's see. It's got to be like 39 years.
There you go, you see. Yes, there's a story behind this.
Yes,
and
there
we will
is.
get to it. But Kathy, I met you at the open mics.
Yep.
Right, remember?
Friends?
Yes, and we've done some music together, right? All of us.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
And that's one of the reasons why I have you on my show, because they're Long Island musicians. They're out here. I'm going to say at least 3-4 nights a week. You guys are out doing something.
Yep.
My man Frank plays drums in 4 or 5 different bands. And Kathy, she just plays her heart out.
I play guitar and I sing.
When did you start playing?
I started playing when I was 12 years old. And I think I learned Don't Think Twice, It's All Right by Bob Dylan for the first time.
Nice.
And I've been playing ever since.
Right.
Singing, you know, the little cassette recorder.
Mm-hmm.
I remember those. And where have you been playing lately?
We've been almost religiously every week playing Shandon Court Monday nights.
Yes. Oh,
One of the
East
best,
Islip.
yeah, one of the, I mean, they're all great, but it's one of the best musicians.
jams.
Yeah, acoustic jam, musicians' night. It's become almost like our Cheers.
I've
It's-
been there. I know.
It's, yeah, we've seen you
We
there.
will get more people from there to come on to our
It is
show.
fantastic.
Because I love the mix he has over there.
Yeah. So we've been doing that. I play Mugsy's sometimes in Massapequa. And we've done a couple private parties.
Yeah, we did, what was that, special job in
Fire Island.
Fire Island.
Yeah.
We did that
Love parties, engagement parties.
It was an engagement party,
Do you
right?
do benefits or anything like that?
I'm actually going to be doing a cancer benefit the end of this month at
Yes.
barbecues.
There you go.
So
Very
yeah,
nice.
hmm
Yes,
That's
know
a warm-up thing for Kerry Carney, I think, is
yeah.
the main act.
Kerry Carney is one of the acts
that.
there.
He is awesome.
Yeah, so that'll be a lot of fun.
I've done sound for him.
You've done sound for a lot of
Joys,
people. That's
yes.
great.
I love it. It's making people sound good for them while they're playing, and then for the audience to listen to. It's an art.
Yeah. The difference between good sound and bad sound is
Yeah.
significant.
Definitely.
Yes.
And then we as musicians all know how important it is to be able to hear yourself. So when you're putting it out there, you're working less hard.
Especially if you're singing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
There's nothing like playing a guitar and not hearing it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the change
Hoping-
sounds like that.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with the drums on
Right.
it.
Drums, you're always
Yeah, we can always hear you,
I can always hear the drums.
even when we don't want to.
Yeah, yeah.
Frank, what bands are you playing in?
Well, let's see. Currently, I play with Little Cliff and the Cliffhangers for about 20 years now.
Where do you play?
Well, this past year we didn't do too much work. We kind of took the summer off. We
Yeah,
did a
well.
few things, but we're pretty well known around. We played just about everywhere with that band. On Long Island, Nassau, Suffolk, City, Jersey, Connecticut, upstate. We've even played some down in D.C. area, and that band also won the IBC Blues International thing.
Right.
Mhm.
We went down to Memphis with that, and the band placed in the top 10. One of the few bands that actually did internationally placed in
Wow.
the top 10 out of like hundreds of bands.
Yeah, that's an accomplishment.
Yeah, it was.
And I know you are a very good drummer. I've jammed with you.
Well, thank you, thank you.
I like that. I like when you have a full kit,
Yeah.
but you're most inventive when you're on your djembe.
Oh, well, the djembe took me, I've been playing the djembe just a couple of years now, and I'm still figuring things out. I've been playing with other instruments like the doumbek and a couple other things, just starting to learn. I want to learn tablas. That's my next project. I wanna
Those are
learn
so cool.
tablas.
Wow, it's a great sound.
Do you tune those things?
Yeah, they're actually a tuned instrument.
Wow.
Well, anyway,
Beautiful.
I've played with Little Cliff. I also play with Bob Palucci, Hooch and the Bluesicians,
Nice.
I've been playing with Bob maybe 15 years now. We just did a Blues Warehouse thing with Mark Klein just last week, matter of fact. It was put on. And he's now the president of the Blues Society.
Yes,
And,
all right. And
that's-
you've done recordings also?
We've done a couple of CDs, a couple of recordings with him. And
Atomic Red Hots.
Atomic Red Hots I play with. As Johnny Cola plays guitar with that group. I don't know if you know
Yeah.
Johnny Cola. He's known
Oh, he's
probably
playing
with the
out
Paper
now?
Bag mostly.
Yeah,
He's known
yeah.
with Nassau Cat. B.A. Fagerlin singing, excellent vocalist. And we got a guy named Eddie Bowe playing stand-up bass. He plays with Dee Harris a lot, and a couple other things. And I've also been experimenting with a new project with Dee Harris, who I just mentioned. He's actually a very excellent sitar player, but it's not exactly a guitar. It's not exactly a sitar, so he's rearranged a Gibson guitar, made it an 8-string guitar, and the weird Indian tuning. I think the high notes in the middle or something. And he also put these what he calls sympathy strings, which he branched out up higher and comes back down, and he like plucks them for that sitar sympathy sound.
Always strike a chord with it.
But
Pretty-
anyway,
they're like drones.
he's been playing this special guitar for like 15 years in an Indian restaurant in Hicksville. What's the name of that Indian restaurant? Excellent. Indian
Rag
restaurant.
Mahal.
Ron
Rang
Mahal.
Mahal.
That's
There
it.
you go.
Excellent.
Every Friday
music.
he plays there, and excellent. It's an excellent thing, and he's got a tabla player. But anyway, he wanted to try this new thing out. He had an idea. He wrote a bunch of songs in this diatonic scales or whatever they use, and he wanted to have just a drummer behind him to play like Afro-Cuban style or
Great stuff.
New Orleans style or Brazilian style or Afro-Cuban mostly. And so he asked me to play that for him, and it's a very interesting thing.
Wow, yeah, that sounds challenging.
It is very,
Look for it coming
very
up, 89
interesting.
North.
But he's actually working on a date at 89 North to play in
Yeah, that's a
Patchogue.
great club.
And we will be, the plan is we'll be the warm-up band for a Chick Corea copy band,
Yeah,
which
that'd
would
be
be a
fun.
very good mix, I would think.
Yeah.
Can't wait to
So,
hear
you
this.
know, so that's the musical fields I'm in right now, besides the little duet that my wife and I have.
Or the little duet.
The little duet, yeah.
Well, duet's a little.
Home project
Yeah.
on the honey-do list.
So I have a pretty good
Next
drummer
song,
next to me here.
Yeah, thanks, yeah.
when you can get them home with you sometimes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but you're no slouch yourself.
Well,
You know,
okay,
it's-
okay, yeah.
We've heard, I'll tell you, the first time we got together, I was a kid again. It was,
We had a
felt like
blast.
It was like the 70s all over.
I think we played for 4 hours straight.
And then, but you, well, both of you have come to open mics.
Yeah.
I do also, and I appreciate that.
They're very friendly, very open.
I'm
It
doing
is
a new one
truly
now at the
good.
Diamond Club in Ronkonkoma.
I got to come
Nice.
see
Is
that.
that the one by the
Ladies
train
drink-
station?
yes,
Exactly.
ladies drink free from 9 to 11.
Ooh.
Oh, well, you should be telling her that now.
Designated drummer.
Yeah, designated drummer driver.
There you go.
But yes, it's been a pleasure.
It has been a
every time
pleasure.
we
What
get
night is that?
together. Wednesday night.
Wednesday nights.
Ronkonkoma. We're there.
Come out. I would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Get you jamming. I got trumpet players.
Oh.
Great, right?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
great.
it's, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you haven't heard anything until you heard Street Fighting Man on mandolin.
Oh, definitely.
I must come next Wednesday.
This Wednesday,
I cannot miss
this. This past Wednesday, that's what we had going on. It was amongst everything else.
I sometimes sat in with a band up in Albany called 3/4 North, and they are a fantastic bluegrass band. And they actually do Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
In the bluegrass style.
So,
Excellent.
Isn't it something?
and I highly recommend them if you get up north. They're fantastic.
Now, we all connected through Facebook, right?
Yes.
So you can find them. You definitely, I don't know if the Patterson Project has a group.
Patterson Project has a page.
So they have a page, so let's get liking them.
Yes.
We
Well,
have a story to this.
the thing
So what
about-
we're going to do is
Yeah,
we're going
we'll
to cut
talk
away
about it.
and take a little commercial break, and we're going to come back to your story, all right?
Okay.
I can't
Yeah.
wait. So, hang in there, stay tuned. We have Frank and Kathy that are going to tell us our story next.
Pay some bills.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act One will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
Like so many people, are your finances tight lately? Afraid to open your mail or even answer your phone? Well, take heart. You don't have to live like that. If you're 62 or older and own your own home, you can join the thousands of folks who have used safe and effective government-insured reverse mortgages. The government-insured reverse mortgages from Long Island's Senior Reverse Network allow you to stay in your home and turn equity into tax-free cash. Our government-insured reverse mortgages can eliminate mortgage payments, credit card balances, or just improve your lifestyle. Do yourself a favor and solve these problems now. Call the Senior Reverse Network, and our advisors will answer all of your questions about our reverse mortgage programs. We've helped scores of senior Long Island homeowners like you who now enjoy a worry-free retirement. Get the financial security and peace of mind you've dreamed about. Pick up the phone and call us at the Senior Reverse Network now to set up a free consultation.
Call 1-800-985-REVERSE. That's 1-800-985-7383.
And we're back. So, we were talking before, and you guys have a really interesting story of how you got back together. So we touched on it before, that you guys have known each other for a really long time, but you got a really great story. Talk about Facebook and all the social networking. Tell us all about that.
Well, I have a young daughter who's interested in Facebook. And I thought, well, I think I might want to get an account just to see what's going on, you know. Young girl, Facebook. And I got onto Facebook and started looking around and finding old friends. And I saw a picture of him. And I said, oh my God, he's still gorgeous. And he's still drumming.
This is 35 years after we broke
Yeah,
up.
35 years after we've broken up.
We went out all through high
Yeah.
school and broke up at the end of high school.
And I said, you know, what could it hurt? I'll send him a little note, you know. And a little while later, he did respond. And we talked a little bit, and then he called me. And then for at least 5 months, I think we fell in love again on texting. Now here we are,
Love.
you know,
That's
70s
the
hippie children, you know, and we've just embraced technology, and he
taught us
texted
well.
me every day, you know, and we made a decision. We were going to meet, and it wasn't going to be any, you know, don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to meet. And we met in Woodstock, and we went into the woods, and we played guitar, and we drank wine, and we had the most
the 70s
amazing,
all over again.
amazing, magical day.
I had a djembe there too.
Yes, he brought a djembe, and he brought me a Martin guitar. And I instantly fell in love again. Hello. A year later, we were married. That day that we met in Woodstock. And it was a fantastic experience. We went to the Wild Rose Inn, which is an incredible meeting place for people like Levon Helm at the time. All kinds of musicians all over the walls there. She loves having musicians there. It was a blast. Really, they have drum circles on Sunday nights. I recommend Woodstock if you need a day or two just to fall in love again. Get out of the city, get out of Long Island, drive north,
Head into the woods.
spend a
Yeah.
night, spend a night at the
Yeah.
Wild Rose Inn.
I was
treat
there about
yourself.
1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
I went in the dead of winter. my bass player and I decided to get out of the city.
In the
Went up
dead of
there.
winter.
In the dead of winter.
Yeah.
we just
It's
do
always
things
beautiful
like,
when
do
it's
things like
snowing.
that, you know. It's just, yeah. Why go when the crowds are there?
Yeah.
In the dead of winter.
Yeah, why would
Woodstock.
you want crowds? Really?
Let me go up into the mountains in the dead of winter.
Hardcore skiers out there. I love music too.
Yeah.
But anyway, after 35 years, and just to find out that we should have never parted in the first place. You know? I mean, we've been through so many different relationships, and every one of them, I was like, all right, well, how does she rate to Kathy? Always was in the back of my mind all these years.
That's right.
And
Whenever he says that, I still get chills.
nobody ever measured up. So it's
Wow.
been.
So you found
Nobody
it
ever
back
measured
to
to
your
you
love.
either. We really are, we help each other, I think, grow, and we help to improve each other.
So to the second half, the marriage part.
The marriage part, yeah, we've been married 6 months now. And,
6 months.
So and you're still on the honeymoon. I
Yeah.
see it because all the pictures.
Oh,
you're
yeah,
smiling, both of you. Though.
It's, I'm actually starting to get a little paint. It's just like, I don't think I've smiled this much. I was, 2 years ago,
I'll tell you.
smiled once a month,
envy
whether I needed it or not.
Yeah.
I know couples that work together, singing and playing, and at first it's all smiles, but then after a couple of years,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah, it's tough
they
to
paint the smiles
Yeah.
on.
I try really hard. He's an incredibly accomplished
You know what?
musician.
A drummer,
Yeah.
when you can, I know when I have a drummer in my circle, and he's there, he's got my back on rhythm, no matter what he does. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I find a way to put up with it, because to have that
And he knows
at
what
your
he's doing.
back is like everything.
He knows music too. Most drummers don't have that.
Okay, and we're starting, I want to cut you guys off, but we're starting to run short, and we want to hear you guys play.
Okay. All right.
You know what we're going to do? I love your story. Love and marriage. And we're going to take a break, go back to commercials, and when we come back, we're going to have some live music.
All right.
Frank and Kathy.
Sounds good to me.
The Patterson Project. So, once again, stay tuned. Don't go.
When your cable's on the fritz, you get frustrated. When you get frustrated, your daughter imitates. When your daughter imitates, she gets thrown out of school. When she gets thrown out of school, she meets undesirables. When she meets undesirables, she ties the knot with undesirables. And when she ties the knot with undesirables, you get a grandson with a dog collar. Don't have a grandson with a dog collar. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
So then I said, Mr. Prime Minister, I'm flattered that you love chocolate, but I'm here strictly in a professional. What's wrong with him?
He thinks you're naked.
My shell is brown. It just looks like my milk chocolate is showing. Only a fool would think I'd actually show up naked.
So it's that kind of party. Hit it!
I'm sexy and I know it. Aye. Look at that body. Look at that body. Look at that body. I work out. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
You guys ready for the show?
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Like so many people, are your finances tight lately? Afraid to open your mail or even answer your phone? Well, take heart. You don't have to live like that. If you're 62 or older and own your own home, you can join the thousands of folks who have used safe and effective government-insured reverse mortgages. The government-insured reverse mortgages from Long Island's Senior Reverse Network allow you to stay in your home and turn equity into tax-free cash. Our government-insured reverse mortgages can eliminate mortgage payments, credit card balances, or just improve your lifestyle. Do yourself a favor and solve these problems now. Call the Senior Reverse Network, and our advisors will answer all of your questions about our reverse mortgage programs. We've helped scores of senior Long Island homeowners like you who now enjoy a worry-free retirement. Get the financial security and peace of mind you've dreamed about. Pick up the phone and call us at the Senior Reverse Network now to set up a free consultation.
Call 1-800-985-REVERSE. That's 1-800-985-7383.
Okay, gang, let's hear it for Kathy and Frank.
All right. It was late last night. I was feeling something wasn't right. There was not another soul in sight. Only you, only you. So we walked along, though I knew that there was something wrong. And a feeling hit me oh so strong. in your eyes, in your eyes. Though we had a flame, and I never would suspect a thing, till that little bell began to ring in my head, and I tried to run, though I knew that it would hurt no one, 'cause I never could love no one. So I said, but my feelings for you are just something I never knew. And I saw the light in your eyes, in your eyes. But I love you best. It's not something that I say in jest, 'cause you're different, boy, from all the rest. In my eyes, what I ran out before, and I won't do it anymore, 'cause I saw the light in my eyes, in my eyes, in my eyes, in my eyes. All right. That's a nice Todd Rundgren song. It comes from a few years ago. Thank you. We're going to go on to one of my favorite female singers, although there are quite a few of them. She's actually come out with a new song, and I'm not going to give you her name because I have a feeling you're going to recognize her. Becky Johnson bought the farm, stuck a needle in her arm. That's the way that it goes, that's the way. And her brother laid her down in that cold Kentucky ground. That's the way that it goes, that's the way. That's the way that it goes. Everybody's buying little baby clothes. That's the way that it is. But there was a time when all of us were friends. Well, Miranda ran away, took her cat and left LA. That's the way that it goes, that's the way. She was busted, broken, flat, had to sell that pussycat. That's the way that it goes, that's the way. That's the way that it goes. Everybody's buying little baby clothes. That's the way that it is. But there was a time when she and I were friends. See, the brightest ones of all, early in October fall. That's the way that it goes, that's the way. And the dark ones in the sleep, and the whiskey in their beds. That's the way that it goes, that's the way. That's the way that it goes. Everybody's buying little baby clothes. That's the way that it is. But there was a time when all of us were. Billy Joe's back in the tank. You tell Russo, I'll tell Frank. That's the way that it goes, that's the way. Did he throw her down a well? Did she fall for some swell? That's the way that it goes, that's the way. That's the way time when all of us were friends. When you lay me down to rest, put a pistol in my vest. That's the way that it goes, that's the way. Would you miss my gentle touch? Did I hurt you very much? That's the way that it goes, that's the way. That's the way that it goes. Everybody's buying little baby clothes. That's the way that it is. But there was a time when all of us were friends. That's Jillian Welch. And you know, that woman has been around for a while, and she's doing a fantastic job. We're gonna do a song that I used to love to play with the bluegrass band up in Albany that I played with, and I think a lot of people have tried to cover it, but it's a nice song. It's by Old Crow Medicine Show. It's about loving on the road, where a lot of us do our loving, right? Just imagine a banjo in the background, a little mandolin maybe, fiddle. I can hear them. Heading down south to the land of the pines, I'm thumbing my way to North Carolina. Look up the road, swear to God I see headlights. Made it down the coast in 17 hours. I'm picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. Heading for Raleigh, see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a singer in an old-time string band. Baby plays the guitar, I play the banjo now. Oh, North Country winters are getting me down. Lost my money playing poker and I had to leave town. I ain't going back, I lead that old life no more. Oh, rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. To the south, out of Roanoke, caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long tote. He's headed west from the Cumberland Gap, Johnston City, Tennessee. Gotta get a move on before the sun. Hear my baby calling my name, I know she's the only one. If I die in Raleigh, I will die free. Oh, rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Yeah, that's a great old song. I love that song. All right. We had an experience that I will remember forever. We went to see Michael Franti about a month or so ago, and I got to talk to him, and I told him that the Patterson Project does this cover, and he was pretty impressed because it's not, your typical cover. It's not really an anti-war song. I think it's more of an anti-brutality, anti-violence, you know, just think about how we love each other instead. It's not really political. It's called Crazy, Crazy, Crazy. Shine on all my people who've been broken hearted. Shine on from the place where all life had been started. When you need fresh air, look beyond horizons to your place in the sun. Shine on, let your heart be boundless like your faith in the one. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Don't tell me that you don't care. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. No stopping to this warfare. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Living in the same air. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Now tell me that you don't care. Sing on of the language of your ancestors and sing on and be playful in your innocence and lift your heart up high and rejoice for all you see without your eyes. Sing on the sunset in sunset skies. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Tell me that you don't care. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. No stopping to this warfare. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. We're breathing in the same air. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Don't tell me that you don't care. You don't care. No life's worth more than any other. No sister's worth less than any brother. No life's worth more than any other. No sister's worth less than any brother. No life's worth more than any other. No sister's worth less than any brother. No life's worth more than any other. And no sister's worth less than any brother. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Don't tell me that you don't care. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. No stopping to this warfare. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. We're breathing in the same air. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Don't tell me that you don't care. You don't care. No stopping to this warfare. And you don't care. No, somebody please send us a prayer. All right. Little prayer can't hurt anybody. Thank you, thank you. And Michael Fronte is about 6'4" tall. He's really tall. Wow. And he walks through the crowd and his head goes above everybody. It's really pretty wild. Keep going, sweetheart. I think we got one more. We got one or two more, you think? We got a few more. All right, we got a few more. So we'll do this one. We'll do one that we've been singing to each other actually since we got married.
Yeah.
We came home after we got married and we started this little project. And this is an old one by Fleetwood Mac. I think some people have covered it. And you are here and warm, but I could look away when you'd be gone. 'Cause we live in a time where painting falls like splinters from our mind. And that's why I travel far, 'cause I come so together where you are. Yes, and all of the things that I said that I wanted come rushing
rushing by in my head when I'm with you. 14 joys and a will to be married. All of the things that they say are very sentimental. Gentle wind blowing through my life again. Sentimental lady, gentle one. Sentimental, gentle wind blowing through my life again. Sentimental lady, gentle one. Now you are here today, but easily you might just slip away. 'Cause we live in a time where paintings have no colors, words don't rhyme. That's why I'll travel far, because I come so together where you are. Yes, and all of the things that I said that I wanted come rushing by in my head when I'm with you. 14 joys and a will to be married. All of the things that they say are very sentimental. Gentle wind blowing through my life again. Sentimental lady, gentle one. Sentimental, gentle wind blowing through my life again. Sentimental lady, gentle one. Sentimental wind. You are here and warm, but I could look away and you'd be gone. 'Cause we live in a time where meaning falls like splinters from our minds. And that's why I travel far, 'cause I come so together where you are. Yes, and all of the things that I said that I wanted come rushing by in my head when I'm with you. 14 joys and a will to be married. All of the things that I say are very sentimental. Gentle wind blowing through my life again. Sentimental lady, gentle one. And all of the things that I said that I wanted blow rushing by in my head when I'm with you. 14 joys and a will to be married. All of the things that I said are very. And all of the things that I said that I wanted come rushing by in my head when I'm with you. 14 joys and a will to be married. All of the things that they say, and I come so together where you are. Thank you. That is a very nice soul from the Bear Trees album. Sweetheart, we're gonna do a couple more here for you. We're gonna just I think we'll do this one. And we are playing a lot at Shandong Court in East Islip. Gil McLean runs a beautiful musicians' night there, and you should come out if you live on Long Island, because I think it's one of the best Long Island musicians' nights around. It's sort of like a Cheers for acoustic players. We have flute players, we have horns, we have bass guitar players. Everybody comes down. We even have a keyboard player. So big shout out to Gil McLean. Thank you very much, Gil. We all love you.
We also do that one over there, Muggsy's.
Muggsy
over there in
McGee's. Frank Walker runs a beautiful open mic on Thursday nights at Muggsy McGee's. Frank Walker is another beautiful soul. He understands musicians, and he's very loving and kind. And that's really what you want. You need a lot more of that nowadays, I think.
That's an acoustic one also.
Yeah, that's an acoustic one, yes. So get out. We love audiences. We love players. Anybody.
Should we do another song? What do you think? Should we do another cover? Cat Stevens, maybe? What do you think of that? Yes, I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. Leaping and hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. And if I ever lose my hands, lose my plow, lose my land, and if I ever lose my hands, oh, if I won't have to work anymore. If I ever lose my eyes, all my colors all run dry. And if I ever lose my eyes, oh, I won't have to see anymore. I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. I'm leaping and hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. And if I ever lose my legs, I won't moan, I won't beg. And if I ever lose my legs, I won't have to walk anymore. Yes, I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. I'm leaping and hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. And if I ever lose my mouth or my teeth, north and south, and if I ever lose my mouth, if I won't have to talk. Did it take long to find me? I asked the faithful eye. Oh, did it take long to find me? And are you gonna stay the night? I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. I'm leaping and hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. Moon shadow, moon shadow. Moon shadow, moon shadow. Yeah, I tripped you up a little bit there, didn't I, honey? Yeah, he wanted to put in a verse that he wrote, and I just wasn't sure about that one, you know.
If I ever lose my mind, someplace in space and time.
Someplace out in space and time, you know. I didn't want to get sued by Cat Stevens, you know. You never know. You never know what's going on there. So what do you say? You want to try Jackson? Yeah. There's a little story behind Jackson. Well, there's two. There's a little story behind Jackson. While we find another song, we're going to tell you a little bit of story about Jackson. We had Gene Casey and the Lone Sharks play for our wedding, and that is one of the best bands on Long Island, I must say. And they had us get up and sing Jackson, and I didn't have to sing with the drummer behind me. He actually got to stand right next to me and sing without playing anything. It was a great experience for me. But we're not going to actually do that right now, are we? Yeah, you can tell the marriage thing is starting already, right? No, go back. I was ready for that. Oh, we'll do this. We'll do. Just one more. There you go. One more. Oh. Talk. Yeah, no. You know what? Why don't we just do Jackson? All right. Let's just do Jackson. Since we're sort of ready for that. We got the prelude to it and everything. You ready? Sure. Okay, you got to give me the beat for this, honey. Is that good? Too fast. You start it. that's why you're married to a drummer. We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson
Ever since the fire went out, I'm going to Jackson. I'm gonna mess around. I'm going to Jackson. Look out, Jackson town.
Well, go on down to Jackson. Go ahead and wreck your hell. Go play your hand, you big talking man. Make a big fool of yourself. You're going to Jackson. Go comb your hair.
Yeah, honey, I'm going to Stonewall Jackson.
See if I care.
And when I breeze into that city, people gonna stoop and bow. Ha! All them women's gonna make me teach them what they don't know how. I'm going to Jackson. Got to lose on my coat. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson. Finds all she wrote.
Well, they'll laugh at you in Jackson, and I'll be dancing on a pony kid. They'll lead you around town like a scalded hound, with your tail tucked between your legs. You're going to Jackson, you big talking man, waiting in Jackson behind my J-Pan fan. Well, we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. We're going to Jackson, and that's a fact. Yeah, we're going to Jackson. Ain't never coming back.
Got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout.
Jackson, I think it's more like Ireland. That's where we spent 2 weeks. Right? In our honeymoon, we went to Ireland. And so we spent 2 blessed weeks in Ireland on our honeymoon, and guess what we did? We spent the time in the pubs with our guitar and our djembe, and guess what everybody wanted to hear? Johnny Cash. That's all they ever wanted to hear. So we're going to do Walking Down the Line at the end. So we did Jackson, a few bars, and there was, if I may, there was one bar that we went to. It was like a Tuesday night, nothing going on. There were 13 people tops in this pub. And we sat down and we said, well, is there going to be any music tonight? And the woman behind the bar looked at me and she said, just a minute. And she walked to the back and she came back with a guitar and she put it in my hands and she said, yup, now there is.
Nevertheless, she played, we played and sang.
We played, everybody
Passed
played.
it to the next person at the bar, they played and sang. The next person, every person in the place played.
I mean,
and we were all singing, and by the end of the night, there was a little old man sang us a really special
yeah, he sang us a wedding song.
wedding song.
Have you been to Ireland? If you haven't been, I recommend. Go to Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's expensive. I know the euro is tough and everything, but it is the best experience for any kind of a musician or singer or drinker or somebody who likes to look at beautiful scenery. Yeah.
Or if you like sheep a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of sheep.
Yeah.
You like cliffs, you like sheep, just go to Ireland. So, yeah, it was a beautiful place to be. I definitely hope to be back there, and I'm going to go to that pub and bring my guitar and play. So, Well, one of my earliest influences was Bob Dylan. I'm sure several of you out there have learned how to play guitar with Bob Dylan. And this is an interesting song. It's very simple, but it is one of my favorite Bob Dylan songs of all time. So here we go. It's called Walking Down the Line. Well, I'm a-walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. Feet will be fine. Tell you about my troubled mind. I got a heavy-headed gal. I got a heavy-headed gal. I got a heavy-headed gal. She ain't feeling well. Gets better, only time will tell. That's why I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. Feet will be fine. Tell you about my troubled mind. My money comes and goes. My money comes and goes. My money comes and goes and rolls and flows in the pockets of my clothes. That's why I'm walking down the line. That's why I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. The feet will be flying. Tell you about my troubled mind. This is a djembe solo. Woo! I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. Feet will be flying. Tell you about my troubled mind. I see the morning light. I see the morning light. Well, it's not because I'm an early riser. I didn't get to sleep last night. That's why I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. Ha, 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 ha. I'm walking down the line. Feet will be flying. Tell you about my
Kathy, Frank, I love you guys.
Thanks for having us,
Awesome
Jim.
stuff. Awesome
Let
stuff.
me tell you,
This is
it's
great.
a real treat. These are Long Island people here, musicians, lovers of music.
And each other.
And each other.
And each other.
Come here, you big one.
Whoa,
I don't know.
big head fest.
I'm not sure if this is a G-rated show here.
I hope. Yes.
Not anymore.
Very
Martini
G.
Garden. We're wholesome.
Gee whiz.
Once again, I want to thank everybody for viewing us here at the Martini Garden. And of course, for everybody here at Madhouse TVs. They really did a lot for me here tonight. They
Thank
are awesome.
you. Thank you, everybody.
Don't
And,
forget.
Patterson Project. Remember
That's
that
right,
name.
Patterson Project. Don't forget, come out to the Diamond Club where I do an open mic on Wednesday nights in Ronkonkoma. So you come join the band. We all play. Whatever
it.
you got,
Sounds
bring
like
it
a
out.
deal. We're
Even if you
coming.
can't carry, tune in a bucket.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
You got it. Play on.
Yes,
Get-
play us
get-
out of here.
Come on.
Would you another?
Yeah, just play us out.
I'm down the line. I'm walking down the line. Feet will be flying. Tell you about my troubled mind. I'm walking down the line.
Walking down the line.